In February of 1940, the German Navy and the German Air Force had a miscommunication. The result of that miscommunication was a battle with the British, which the British weren't present for, and the sinking of 2 destroyers and the death of 578 sailors during what was supposed to be an easy battle. This is how that happened. On a foggy night in the North Sea, the German Kriegsmarine was sailing through a minefield for a covert operation. They were trying to disrupt British shipping routes. Conversely, the German Air Force was on a separate mission, a bombing mission for Allied ships. The 2 missions just so happened to overlap. Ironically, the German Navy had actually asked for air support from the Luftwaffe for their covert operation. However, lengthy communication timelines and mismatched wires had meant that there was never confirmation of that air support, nor did the Air Force ever hear about it. The Luftwaffe was not aware of any German naval mission in the area either. After the first fighter of the German aircrew flew over the German Navy, the Navy requested that the pilot identify themselves. The plane turned around and gave no response. After a few minutes, the plane returned with its full bomber squadron. The German Navy started firing on the planes, after which the planes reacted by dropping their bombs. After a few minutes of intense fighting, a member of the German Navy was able to get through to the Luftwaffe and let them know that the ships were actually German, and bombing slowly subsided. One ship, the Lebrecht Mass, was starting to sink. Another, the Max Schultz, tried to navigate to help and struck a mine. Both ships ended up sinking, with the Navy losing 578 sailors on those ships and those 2 destroyers. Afterwards, the Navy called off their official operation, and officially, the Luftwaffe was still unaware that they had actually attacked the German Navy. After an investigation into the incident known as Operation Wikinger, no officer actually faced charges, and the event was kept a secret for years as it had been seen as an embarrassment to the Navy and Air Force's projected prowess. Cementing the story into meme history even further was that it was technically recorded as a British and German naval and air battle, as both the German Navy and German Air Force were intending to attack the British, and they assumed that that's what they were doing. It's just, the British weren't even present, resulting in the stats we now know of the Germans being down 578 sailors and the British losing 0. And that's the story of Operation Wikinger.